Surfing is an ancient sport, but in the last 100 years developed quite a bit, and certainly in the last 20 years it exploded around the world. And it's the reason why it exploded is because it's an aspirational sport. So although it's a very hard to practice, to learn, to master a sport, it's at the same time it's a very very attractive sport. And what surfing has also succeeded in the last quarter century is in building a lifestyle around the sport. So in reality, the lifestyle is actually bigger than the sport by itself. It's very important as International Federation, we don't just focus on the competition side, although that's like the apex of the iceberg, very visible and marketable. The vast majority of the power of the sport doesn't come just from that, but also for the larger masses of participants, the recreational surfers. At the ISA, we have several programs. One of them is the competition program, but we also have education for coaching and education for surf schools that we certify. And those are not just for competition, but for people that want to learn how to surf. Surf, you know, you can grab a soccer ball, a football ball, and you can be just having fun the first day. But if somebody doesn't guide you to surfing, it's a very hard sport. It's like the snow skiing or snowboard. They're sports very hard to enter without advice. Once you're even riding prone on a wave, it's the whole world disappears. It's nothing else happens because it's really what I call an exhaust pipe sport. Some sports you go into the sport to distress, but sometimes you come out more stressed out because you lose, or it was just too hard on you, or whatever, or there's fights about rules. But you go out surfing and you always come back relaxed and happy. Okay, in the world of surfing, there's two largest events. One is the Pro Tour, which is run by the ASP, which is a member of the ISA. And the another one is the ISA World Championship, which are three. The biggest are three, which is the Masters competition. There's yearly events, the Masters competition, the Juniors competition, and the Opens competition. They're both by genders, and they happen we move them around the world. So they are moving to different locations in the 5 continents every year. Surfing originated in the Polynesian islands. So surfing is very popular in Australia, New Zealand, and all this, Tahiti, Fiji, all the area, Indonesia, even the Philippines. It's very popular. The big masses of surfing, the biggest are United States, Brazil, and France and Spain and Portugal. My main goal for surfing is, I think surfing is a great, because it's not a confrontational activity when out of a competition. I think surfing is a great vehicle for unifying peoples of the world. When I have the pleasure of presiding over the events, the ISA events, I go to the beach and I surf with, a Muslim surfer from Morocco and a Jewish surfer from Israel, and a Catholic from Ireland, and I am with all these people in the world. I say, you know what? There is so much more that unite us than separate us as people. Maybe the government of the world should hear to this, and maybe they should go surfing. Man-made waves technology become a reality, which is maybe 12 months, maybe 18 months away. I'm talking a wave that moves for a couple hundred yards, a 2-meter wave that is a contestable wave of a world quality. When that becomes a reality, I think that the IOC will probably have to figure out a way to get us in the games, just like skateboarding and some sports that represent the today and the future of youth culture.